Hey everyone, it's Ian Kerr for Peep This Out Reviews, back on over at Arby's because it looks like they've got something on the menu that's 3 times the fun. That's right, so stay tuned because the Triple Decker Club is up next.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Arby's is delicious, so says the bag, and I think the Triple Decker Club is going to make a serious case to prove that correct. Just in the looks department alone, this looks really, really delicious. Guys, feast your eyes on this one. They actually had the split down the middle when I opened up the package, but take a look at the size. This has definitely got some height to it and a serious meaty situation. It is Arby's after all. Let's take a look at this one here. Starting off on the very top, we've got some honey wheat bread. Underneath that, looks like some mayo. We've got some pepper bacon, combination of cheddar cheese and Swiss cheese. And then here comes the meaty goodness, guys. The roast beef, the pit smoked ham, we've got the turkey, we've got some tomato, we've got some lettuce on the bottom there. And on the very bottom, it looks like we have got some spicy brown honey mustard to go with. So really digging this one here. It looks like a serious appetite destroyer, and it's Arby's. It looks fantastic. Take a quick look on the other side here. Lovely situation indeed. And guys, I don't really get sandwiches from Arby's too often, but I have to admit, this is definitely something I'm about to go in on right now with definite curiosity to see how it's gonna be because it looks really, really great. So let's see if the flavor is gonna deliver on this one. It's the Triple Decker Club here at Arby's. Let's peep out this flavor. And as if the sandwich really needed anything else, it's got red onion for additional crunch on top of all the meat and all the goodness here, guys. And man, again, this looks like a very lovely situation. A lot of meaty goodness, a lot of cheesy goodness, and just everything just looking really, really great. Very excited to get into this, and we're about to do just that. But like always, if you guys are fans of high quality, delicious looking food reviews, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to tap that bell icon so you can be notified as soon as brand new content drops every week. Guys, the Triple Decker Club, my first time having this over here at Arby's. Let's go for it. A lot of meat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man. First off, the dominant player in that first bite is easily going to be all of the meat. A nice even mix of the roast beef, the turkey, and that ham together. And believe it or not, the bacon coming up on the back end, because there's just so much more of the other meat here, naturally that bacon is adding a nice little residual amount of goodness on the very end there. The smokiness, the pepper goodness with it is good. Why did they didn't call this like a quad decker club or something along those lines? Technically, there's 4 meats on this. I don't know. But everything else is amazing so far. Let's go for another bite. We'll keep giving you some close-ups. But guys, delicious. Let's get you all up in that cross-section one more time, guys. After a couple of bites in, I'm very satisfied with the flavor on this one. Even with that tomato coming up on the back end with everything else there, which I'm not really digging, the flavor of everything else is overtaking it. And the nice mustard hit that I'm getting on the very bottom on top of the mayo, believe it or not, it's a nice combination. Being that I'm not a huge fan of mayo, I really like the fact that it's kind of there even though it's not really drenched. But everything else that's on this, completely drowning out that mayo flavor. The spiciness of that mustard is good. But again, it's a meat showcase of epic proportions as it usually is here at Arby's, and the quality is just amazing. I'm really digging the fact that the evenness of the meat is pretty good as well. There's really no one meat that's dominating the other. There's just a nice mix of all 3 of them. And then you get the bacon, and of course that cheese. The Swiss I'm not really tasting. The cheddar is coming through though, so very nice. Let's keep going with it. Yeah, this is really tasty, and you know what? A nice little change of pace compared to the regular star cut type of buns that they use over here at Arby's. Having a sandwich, this actually feels like more of a wholesome type of thing that you might make at home, just with a lot of meat and a lot more of the other ingredients together. I guess you can buy all this stuff individually, but naturally with the signature roast beef here at Arby's, that's the real standout for me on top of the pit smoked ham. So with all the meaty goodness, you know what we gotta do right now, right? We have to go in on some horsey sauce. Let's crack this open and give it a shot. All right, so let's do a little horsey right here on this bite. So as I take down that tomato, it's not gonna be too much of a flavor issue because of all the sauce here. And hey, it's horsey sauce, definitely one of my favorites. Let's do it. Oh yes, go to work on that tomato. I don't taste you at all. Man, that's good. Yeah, the nice bite of that horsey sauce along with all those meats there. Of course, it is absolutely a requirement every time you come to Arby's as far as I'm concerned. A lot of people are a fan of the Arby's sauce, but I'm definitely a fan of horsey with all these meats here, guys. This is really a lovely situation, and it really brings out the overall flavor of everything together. On top of that bacon, that combination of the bacon and the horsey together, that horseradish type consistency that it's got, the flavor I should say, along with that, just a lovely situation. And guys, again, it's Arby's, it's gluttonous, it's a lot of meat. It's definitely delicious. It really holds up to that Arby's is delicious on the bag from earlier. This is definitely bomb, guys, it really is. One more bite, we'll wrap this one up after the rating. And of course, we're gonna give you another close-up, because why not, guys? It's Arby's, let's do it. All right, so let's just finish this one out with a close-up of the other half. And as you can see, I think just a half of this is really gonna be good for most people. And as you can see, again, all the layers of goodness on display for you here, guys. The combination of that Swiss and cheddar is very nice. The cheddar is the dominant player out of that. The nice crunch of the onions along with everything else, and the spicy mustard on the very bottom there goes amazingly well. And of course the bacon, the pit smoked ham, the roast beef, the turkey, everything together with this one really combines to give you a very lovely Arby's experience, all on some honey wheat bread. So a nice change of pace with everything, guys. And again, it's Arby's, it's truly delicious, and definitely a recommendation, especially with that horsey sauce.
Arby's on drive-thru is open.
So yeah, that's about as full of a breakdown as I'm gonna get from something like that, and I'm so glad that I've checked this one out here right now. Like I said, a nice change of pace from the standard buns that they use over here at Arby's. The sandwiches are pretty awesome. I just love the wholesome feeling of a very thick deli-style sandwich, and of course with all the mainstays that Arby's is known for with their signature roast beef leading it off. And again, that bacon is a lovely situation as well, and of course the signature horsey sauce to go with. That really, like I said, is a requirement if you decide to go with it over here at Arby's. Just delicious stuff all around. So with that said, I'm gonna have to give the Triple Decker Club, aka the Quad Decker Club as far as I'm concerned because of the bacon on that, a pretty rock solid 9 out of 10. Take that tomato out and you've got an easy 10 out of 10. It's more of a preference anyway, but as you can tell, there's really nothing that you cannot like about that if you love all those ingredients in general. It's just very delicious, they blend together beautifully, and again, horsey sauce added to the mix, a beautiful situation. Great stuff. All right, so now the obvious question, at least to me anyway, is did this look like it was pretty much good stuff to you? Do me a fast favor, drop those comments down below. Let me know what you thought of the look of this Triple Decker Club over here at Arby's. And being that it's a returning item on the menu, my first time trying it, did you actually enjoy this the first time around? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another episode of Peep This Out, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Arby's is delicious. Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate, but when you add horsey sauce, it's outrageously delicious. All right, everyone, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks so much for checking out another one of my reviews, but just in case you haven't seen the one before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's gonna recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.